Hey everyone, welcome back. So we are here with our regular Friday stream. I actually hope we're going to get a few people in here because I had no idea, but Switch Up is actually doing their 200k stream right now, which I saw started like an hour ago. And I'm like, don't know if I'm going to have anyone in here, but hopefully we'll have a few people here. So I think right now very few people are here, but nonetheless, for those that are watching this later, we're going to be playing a little bit of Cruis'n Blast. Probably I'm aiming like hour to hour and a half. Hey Danny, how you doing? Glad to see you here. So yeah, so I'm aiming at about like an hour to an hour and a half of Cruis'n Blast, and then basically after that, I think we're going to be switching to Ultra Age. Anyway, Cruis'n Blast I do find is a really good game, but it is a good game in little spurts. So it's maybe not the best game to play like for 7 hours straight. Although I'm imagining some people will. I like doing like a few races here and there. Hey Tron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Like I was saying just a few seconds ago, I'm actually surprised that people are coming to the stream tonight because I didn't know that Switch Up was going to be doing their 200k stream at 4:30. So we might have a few less people than usual. Hey Scotty, how you doing? Oh man, the regulars are here. It's good. It feels good. And my daughter just let my cat in. Yay. I had already gotten everything ready, kicked her out, but you know what? That's the way. Back already. Okay. So hopefully everyone's updated their Switch already and has Bluetooth audio now. I don't know if you guys saw that this week. Hopefully, I mean, so many people covered it. By the time I woke up in the morning and there were like 20 videos out on it, I decided that my efforts were best spent elsewhere. Yeah, the shitty day at work one. Don't worry, man. It was the last day of work. I'm now on vacation for a week, but I'm taking like a at-home vacation. It's just I won't have to actually work my 9 to 5. Yeah, I agree. Bluetooth works pretty well. The only thing is that obviously what really sort of, well, it was obvious that it wasn't going to work, but because I'm using a capture card, if you guys get the audio, I have to pull the audio from my capture card. So that's why I still have to use wire during the streams. But I'm going to look at an adapter, like a 3.5 millimeter to Bluetooth adapter, so that hopefully I can pull the Bluetooth in the future from my capture card and maybe have a wireless option. Hey, Watawa, it's the first time you made to the stream? Nice. Yeah. By the way, don't forget to update your Joy-Cons as well. Like a lot of the videos we're talking about the Bluetooth update, they did an update to the Joy-Cons as well. So if you haven't updated your Joy-Cons, well, I haven't detected anything major, but when Nintendo updates the Joy-Cons, it's always a good idea to do it. And that was included. A lot of channels covered the update your Switch, but they didn't cover the update your Joy-Cons, and you have to do it separately. And if you have a few pairs, you're going to have to put them on each individually and update them separately. So make sure your guys are going to do that. I know they changed something about the calibrations of the joysticks. Don't think it's drift related, but who knows. Now, basically, so far, I'm going to show you guys where I'm at in Cruis'n Blast. So basically, I finished easy mode. I've pretty much gold starred all of easy mode, all the tracks. So we're not going to work on that at all today. Normal mode, I gold starred the first, silver starred the other 3. but I haven't unlocked the last 2 tours. So what I thought, there's an option if you go into controllers and sensors. I think that's where you get the update the Joy-Con option. So basically, if you want to check it out, we can look later in the settings option. I'm gonna find it for you guys. I haven't done it in a little while. I did it like this week, but I didn't do it. Like, you don't do it regularly enough that I can tell you by heart, but we'll look at it a little later. Now, basically, yeah, so what I thought we'd do tonight is we'd work on gold starring all the normal difficulty tours so that we can unlock them in normal, and, you know, who knows, if we play again in the future, we can work on unlocking everything. I've also unlocked a lot of the stuff in, we go to Classic Arcade. Yeah, I gold star 2. I just didn't do Singapore because once I got here, I pretty much got what you need to do. So, we'll go to cruising tour. We'll do normal. We'll start a race. We'll get this going. So far, the only thing I detected is that it changes the way you calibrate the joystick. But, so I don't know long-term if there's any, like, long-term benefits. But the problem is Nintendo isn't very transparent with that stuff, so they don't really tell you exactly what it does. It just generally is a good idea to update them if they do an update, because sometimes if something unlocks in the future, you'll have the update already. So let's go here. So I don't know if all of you have played the game yet, but basically we're gonna take one of my favorite cars, which is the Triceratops. And we'll work on getting him the upgrades, because I really want to see what the body kit and engine actually look like on a Triceratops, because I have no idea what they have planned for a body kit. So hopefully we'll be able to get him leveled up and unlock those things, and at the same time get us our gold trophies for this tour here. I know I was pretty close. Like, honestly, I could have probably gold started if I was just a little more dedicated, but when I was doing the review, I wanted to obviously see as much as I could. Let's get that gold key. So the Triceratops is actually really good because he's heavy at, like, taking out enemies. So now I think we're just going to boost and hopefully jump over one of these guys. Oh, okay. Didn't quite work out what I was aiming for, but we got the cop out of the way. Let's just... Oh, man. That was so bad. Should have missed that pad. Let's try and get these. There we go. At Triceratops, the only problem is his top speed is not very high, so once we're out of boosts, we really got to try to drift to get past or jump. Thought we could actually jump that guy. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take a faster car for this one since it's on ground. I really like the Triceratops, but he's really better on courses that are very off-road heavy. So he's hard to get, like, high finishes on regular tracks. But yeah, so Tron, you've been playing with the wheel. Yeah, honestly, I tried to test it out for the streaming setup, but there was, like, no way I could get my wheel out. No, I'm using my Pro Controller, Grovel, because honestly, I tried, but there was no way with the green screen and everything to get everything set up with the wheel, and I don't have enough space between me and the desk. Like, when I was setting it up, I actually used my, like, I flipped my screen over to the side and used my wheel on the side here. For the streaming, it wasn't going to work, unfortunately. For Scott Pilgrim, the last scenario, Savage, yeah, it's pretty hardcore. Yeah, like I would say, like you have to be fully leveled, like to really, unless you like get really crazy good at the game, you would have to get. So we're gonna try it again. If I see we can't beat it with the Triceratops, though, we are going to switch. We are going to switch vehicles because I didn't have too much of an issue getting first in this race with the like the Formula 1 racer. I can't remember what the name is, but the extremely high speed vehicle. So let's see if we can do a little better this time. Let's aim at getting those pads and less getting knockouts. As I say that, I start taking out every car in in the way, but that was actually purposeful because I wanted them out of the way. It just made most sense to do it that way at that point in the race. So let's see if we can get things going here. He's gonna throw me off the pad. I knew it. Was a little disappointing there. Let's get this here. I think we can get a decent lead here over them. Yeah, that was pretty good. First. Let's blast to the end. There we go. Much better, much better. Getting warmed up a bit. Well, imagine if you saw the last scenario, there's a good chance he finished it. But I know, Juan, did you actually finish the last scenario? You really don't like Sonic Colors? I got into it off stream. Honestly, on stream it was hard because sometimes when you're, I don't want to take like 10 minutes reading the tutorials, but I found that once I got a hang of the tutorials and the sprites, it wasn't that bad. I still haven't finished it though because I've had too many games come in this week. I'm going to show you guys later all the games that came in this week. It is insane. Like, since Ariad of Spirits came out, like, it was around like the 23rd of August, I had like no new games to review other than the ones I was buying myself until like Sonic Colors. And since Sonic Colors came out, I don't know why, but all the developers sent everything at once and like all a day before the games came out. So the only good news about me being on vacation this week and actually staying at home is I'm most likely gonna have time to play through all of the games I got and most likely plan out which ones I'm actually gonna do reviews on. Because I started playing most of them, and so far they're all pretty decent. Like all the games that I put there, I even got codes for Hoa like 3 weeks late. Like Hoa sent me, like the developers of Hoa sent me a code 3 weeks late. I'm gonna play through the game, but yeah. Yeah, I do agree though, Tron. The biggest problem for me, at least, with getting into Sonic Colors is the flip between the 2D and 3D. And how much it slows you down mid-level. Like, sometimes it just pulls you out of the gameplay because you are having so much fun whizzing around the screens. Then you get to a 2D section where you have to start hardcore platforming. And it's okay. They should have just done separate stages for platforming stages and other stages zooming 3D and stop flipping between the two, if you're asking my personal opinion. But overall, once I finished the game, I looked at what I played at and I was relatively okay with it. Like, I wouldn't say it's like, oh my god, greatest Sonic game of all time, but because it isn't. But I was personally, I was satisfied. But obviously, yeah, the mechanics in the game, some of it feels disjointed. So, let's keep going. We've got our first gold trophy, so hopefully we'll be able to bag the 4 gold trophies and unlock another another one of the tours on gold mode for normal. Now this one I think has a little bit of off-road, so the Triceratops should be better suited for it. I almost feel like the tour mode, they should let you switch vehicles between races to like better basically gear yourself up for it. Because I do feel that because of that, some tours just really it makes it really hard to play with certain vehicles. And it just feels bad when you have a favorite to me. Especially when you have a favorite that is strongly like oriented towards one type of course. Okay, out of the way. Let's try to get this here. But seriously, no joke, this is my favorite arcade racer now on the Switch. Like before, it was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit with, what can we call it, the other one, close behind. But now when I'm looking at doing a racing game and having a little fun, man, there is nothing can beat this. Like just a crazy zany action in each course is insane. Let's get that key. I'm still trying to collect some of the gold, as many gold keys as I can, because why not? But I do think that I'm hamstringing myself sometimes because some of the gold keys are on slower paths, I'm under the impression. Come on, we can get this. We only have these 2 guys to overtake, and we are in a really good position. Come on. Like I said, Triceratops is not the fastest finisher. Oh, darn it. We're gonna have to redo this one. Pro tips, honestly, I wouldn't yet qualify myself as a pro at this game. But definitely, I would say, like, depending on what you're aiming at, if you're aiming at really finishing the races as fast as possible, oh, we got our body kit upgrade, nice. If you're planning on finishing the game, like, if you want to top finishes, I would say make sure you're choosing a vehicle that is well-rounded, because I did the wrong. We should have redone that race. At least it's a 2nd place. I know if we get 1st in the last 2 with 1 2nd place, we're still gonna get the gold trophy. So it's not a lost cause. We just really now have to get 1st in the last 2 races. But I would say, yeah, so if you're focusing on finishing 1st, like, forget about the keys, forget about all that. Focus on the jump pads. And focus on getting better at drifting, which I still am struggling with. Like, I get the drift mechanic, but I have trouble. I'm having trouble adapting it to this game. In the sense that the drifting's different than, let's say, Mario Kart, where you sort of have to take a wider turn at first, I find. But I do think that drifting is probably going to be the best skill to develop for, like, high difficulty play. And here we go. First, that was a short course. I was pretty sure that was the short one of the circuit. So, obviously knowing the courses too are going to help. Hey, Wild One, what's up? I wouldn't say double tapping the gas whole race, and something odd that they don't tell you is that instead of double tapping the gas, you can actually double tap the ZR trigger, and it does the same thing as double tapping the gas. And personally, I find that not having to let go of the gas is way better by double tapping the ZR trigger than having to double tap the gas. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to, once we finish the tour, seeing what the body kit on the Triceratops looks like. We're gonna go buy it no matter what, and hopefully we're gonna be able to buy one of the crazier vehicles. Like, I don't have the I have the UFO unlocked, but I didn't buy it yet because I didn't have enough money. And I also have the helicopter unlocked, but I didn't buy it yet because I didn't have enough money. So we're gonna go look at doing that as soon as we're done. Well, we're gonna look at basically collecting enough money while trying to get gold trophies to unlock the harder difficulties. You love the streams, Wild One? Well, thank you very much. I enjoy doing them as well. Honestly, I think right now, like, the streams are my funnest time of the week. I love doing all the videos, but my favorite right now are the streams as well. That's going to cost me a few seconds. That key we would have had to boost probably to be able to pick it up. At least the end of the circuit seems to be well geared for the Triceratops because it's off-road courses. Now, when I was watching the video, I don't know if you got... Well, like, I watch... There's a couple of channels that I really watch on a regular basis that I love, like Switch Up. And when I was watching Switch Up play this game, honestly, he looks like he has some decently mad skills at this game. Because he was doing a few things on the gameplay that I was not... Like, I'm not going to say not able, but so far I haven't picked up yet. So we're getting close to the end of the race. I'm gonna have to boost because or else we're gonna sort of lose it. Like, his drifting was crazy. I saw him max out the drift meter, and for the moment, I'm not able to max out the drift meter. And unless it's maybe like one of the qualities on the cars he was using at that very moment. But look, I think we can... yes, sir. No. See, that's what I mean. I said that sometimes the mechanics are inconsistent. See there, I used the flip mechanic to get over them. I landed and I lost a bunch of speed. That sometimes really frustrates me, however, because... I mean, you all saw it. Like, I flipped over, landed, lost all my speed. You threw it behind your TV, man. Too funny, Tron, man. That is hilarious. I don't know if I'm gonna stream all week. Oh, you look forward to the stream, okay? Yeah. Sorry, I was saying because I thought you were assuming because I was on vacation this week I'd be streaming all week. Honestly, though, I think that maybe if my wife like has something to do, we might get a random stream. So if you guys keep an eye out, I'm not promising anything, okay? But if I have an option to, there might be a random stream pop out at some time this week. Now we're gonna have to restart this one. We're gonna have to restart this race because we need a first place finish here. If we don't get a first place finish here, we're not getting the gold trophy. And we are definitely... Tron, man, you are really angry at that game, man. It's too, like, sorry, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. But you have a lot of hate for the game, man. I was just disappointed that the bugs were, like, ruined the launch of that game so much because it always reduces the chance that they're going to put huge budgets in other Sonics, like when, you know, because I want... Obviously, the better a game sells, the more they're going to put budget in it next time. Unless, yeah. Not going to say that, I'm going to say, unless you're EA with Madden, and basically it's the opposite. The more a game makes money, the less budget you put in it, because you don't need to. But, yeah. Other than that, it's generally a pretty good rule. Okay, now let's zoom over these guys. Pretty sure we can maintain the lead after that. These cops, man, in this stage are hardcore annoying. I think I have to take that top road. I think that top road is better than the bottom road. I'm going to keep the boost till the end. Hopefully we're going to be able to get close enough where I can sort of boost right at the end and fly by them. And I think so far we're on a decent roll. Okay, come on. We can do this. Oh, I think we got it, boys. Oh, yeah. Locked it in. So I think we have our gold trophy here. We almost have him to level 4, so we're also going to unlock the engine upgrade, which I have no idea what it's going to look like on a Triceratops, but as I said, we are going to hopefully find out. So if I'm not mistaken, since we got 3 first place finishes with 1 second, we should be getting the gold trophy. If it's the same as on easy, we should be getting the gold. Come on, come on. Yes. You got the gold trophy. So we've got another one down. So now we are going to look at... We're going to look at upgrading first the Triceratops. Then we're going to look at the next tour. I'm just going to keep an eye on the time because I want to make sure we have time for Ultra Age. Sorry if you guys are hearing the dog. He is excited. He's excited for the stream, I guess. Oof. Yes, another gold. Another. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the emote. Like, I was looking for TMNT ones, and then I'm like, man, we don't have any, like, pure channel-related emotes. And I'm like, I hope they'll forgive me, because anyway, as soon as we get, you know, the next step of members, we'll have at least 1 or 2 more unlocking. So it's it shouldn't be. Hopefully, it won't be too long. Yeah, I know. I love unlocking new stuff. Oh, we got the unicorn. That's when I was looking forward to unlocking eventually. Let's go look. I think we can buy them with keys, but we're missing 2. So we'll try to grab a couple of keys in our next circuit, and if we grab a couple, we'll be able to pick them up on the way back. 60,000, so we can't actually buy the helicopter or the UFO. But as soon as we have enough, we will definitely pick it up. So let's take a look at what a body kit looks like on a Triceratops. Oh my god, it's a... He gets armor, man. That is awesome. That is actually awesome. I know about you guys, but it's funny. By the way, all the cosmetics you can either decide to turn on or off. That's something that went to the cutting floor on the review video because, you know, I talked about there being upgrades, but I didn't show off some of them. And I want to show this one off. Some of the upgrades here are insane. Like this one, my Nissan 370Z was the first car I used in the game, so I fully upgraded it. Like, look how crazy it is. Basically, the engine is like all the fire mods. The body kit is like the armor. Then we have the decals on the side. And lastly, we have the neons underneath. But overall, man, it like some of the cars start looking crazy when they're upgraded. So I'm going to keep using the Triceratops, even though in my opinion, it's probably not the most efficient one, just because I want to see what an engine upgrade looks on it, So forgive me if I'm making my life a little harder and we might have a little trouble getting the gold trophy in the next one, but I really want to unlock it and we are pretty close. If I see we really can't make it because the Triceratops doesn't have enough speed, I'll eventually back out and we'll start the cup over or whatnot. You started too with the Nissan Ando? Yeah, it was. It's because I've always wanted a Nissan 370. Honestly, it's a car I like visually I really like. So when I saw it was in the game, I'm like, oh yeah. And I mean, the GTR just seemed like too obvious of a choice. Like I'm pretty sure most people will start with the GTR, but it just seemed too easy as a choice. It's fine, Scotty. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying it's like it's one of those cars that has such a reputation that I'm sure that like everyone that comes into the game and they're like, "Ooh, GTR, nice." Well, at least I find it has quite a reputation for being like a crazy car that you want to import from Japan and mod if you can. Oh man, thank you very much, Tron. I will make the dino fly, just for you. Just for you, we'll make him fly right here. Thank you so much, Tron. It is very appreciated. So hopefully I can close on this race and we can finish first here. Come on, let's do this. I'm still going to keep an eye out for a couple of keys so we can unlock the unicorn, however. I think I feel like using a boost here. And some of these scenes are crazy. And like I said, that's the only place that if you slow it down, I did see a tiny bit of pop-up. But it's not like, you know, it's not like crazy bad pop-up. It's just... if you look closely, I'm pretty sure like there are a couple elements popping in on the sides, but where you're focusing, like the actual racetrack, it's pretty good. There's not much. There, we missed a key there. Damn it. Whew. There we go. Took them all out. Well, we got it. Yes. Went down to the wire, but we got it. And I like it. This game, like, there's a lot of races that finish down to the wire and at all difficulties. Like, even if you're on easy, you're not going to take the lead, like, in the first 30 seconds. Forget it. Like, you're gonna be playing catch up the whole game. And I like better that feeling than... like, I'm not dissing Mario Kart because Mario Kart is a great experience, but, you know, sometimes it does get boring when you get good at it and you're sort of out ahead and you don't see anyone for the whole race because all you do is you're in the lead. This game, man, you have to fight for every position, and it's part, I think, of what makes it so exciting. The only thing is if you're the sort of person that like has to take the lead right away, it might get on your nerves, this game. It might. But honestly, it is so good. Like, I heard people say Game of the Year already. I wouldn't go that far, but it is definitely very, very good. Oh yeah, remind me something after this... remind me something after this race. I want to share with you guys my Twitter because I know it's weird, but I've started doing a little bit more Twitter for the background stuff on the channel. I'm gonna paste it in the channel, and if any of you have Twitter and don't mind following me, it's gonna give me a hands up because some developers now for codes are asking to have a secondary venue. And so if, like, since the only other platform that I really enjoy using is Twitter, I've decided to try to get a few more followers on there so that when I apply for codes, it's even easier. So it's just, well, if you want to see background stuff on the channel, I pretty much post every time I get a new game. I post sometimes like what I'm actually working on for reviews and stuff ahead of time. So for anyone that wants to see background stuff, it is fun nonetheless. I'm trying to post now like on a daily, regular basis. Come on, come on. We can do this. Let's go Triceratops. Oh, if I knew those boost pads were there, I would have... Okay, we're gonna get ahead of them. The end line, I could see the finish line in the distance. We are good. So we're on a roll here. We're on a roll. Let me see. Danny, I saw you had asked a question. Just out of curiosity, how many of you like to customize the cosmetic aspect of games? Well, if you're asking me, because I know you're asking a lot of people here, but I enjoy it. I find it's a nice way to add to a game's value. And I'm sorry for the kids. I think they're screaming upstairs. I might have to go check in a couple of seconds to see what's up. They were off of school today, so it's getting a little... they're getting a little stir crazy after being off of school the whole day. But yeah, if it doesn't die down, I might have to go check what's up. Give me a sec. Okay. But yeah, I find aesthetic upgrades is a really nice thing to put into games. Obviously, I prefer when it's free, but it's like the only part of games that I agree sometimes you can pay for. Like, you know, for like when it's purely cosmetic, but obviously I prefer even more when it's like this and it's totally free. Yeah, Twitter, you're right, thank you. There you go. So yeah, if anyone has Twitter, doesn't mind giving me a follow, it'd be very appreciated. But no pressure. If you don't want to, it's perfectly fine. So yeah, so we've got 2 races down. I'm still no keys though this time, so we still can't get that unicorn. So let's see if we can get the 3rd one. Now, if we can secure like a 1st place win here, we even give ourselves a little bit of wiggle room where we can deal with a 2nd place on the last one. I was gonna take a drink, but we'll wait till the next race. This one might be a little rough because it's city streets, but we're still gonna try. Oh, I saw a key there off to the left. Come on, guys. Give me a clear road here. Oh, yes, I think we got our first. I think we got first, but that was a close one. Woo! Forgot this one was a short race. Today I am drinking... Today I'm drinking Kronenberg 1664. Give me a sec here. I make sure to... It's a... I know it's a white Finnish beer, but it's a Pilsner, I think. Pretty good. It's a nice relaxed one for laying back, easy drinking. Yeah, well, thanks, Scotty. Like I said, anyone that wants to follow, you know, I don't post any weird stuff other than sometimes my dog sleeping on his back with because he's too funny. But most of the time I'm posting stuff about the channel, or I'm replying to tweets to other people that stuff I'm interested in and whatnot. Yeah, Modelo's good actually. We get a lot of Mexican beers here in Canada, and Modelo is good. Hey Sarah, how you doing? So we've got one race left to do, and we're going to have another gold trophy. After that, we're one gold trophy away from unlocking the 5th course, because basically you have to, and this is a tip I'm giving you guys, don't settle for a silver trophy in any of the difficulty levels. Because if you do a silver trophy, you're going to have to redo the courses. Because even though it'll unlock, like basically you'll have 2 circuits unlocked. And if you get a silver or bronze trophy even at first, it'll still unlock like the 3rd and 4th circuit. But the problem is that for the 5th circuit, it doesn't ask you for 1 or 2 gold trophies. You have to gold trophy all of the previous ones. So you're going to have to replay them anyway. And I actually started on normal, which is why I got a few silver trophies, because I thought it'd be fine to get through the game that way. But since I was on crunch with like 3 days to get the review ready, I had to switch over to easy so that I could actually play through all of the courses, unlock everything, and still have time to write the review on time. Yeah, rip Paul Walker, man. I love that actor. Well, like Fast and the Furious, for everything the series has become, it's still some just crazy, just fun. When you want to lay back a movie and just watch some dumb action fun, I love the Fast and Furious season. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, well, it's a great game to pick up, and I have my physical copy on hold. I haven't had a chance to pick it up because I would have had to go get it today, but because the stream was coming up and everything, I didn't really have time after work. So I'm going to go on the weekend, pick it up. Even though I have the digital code, this is one of those games that I want to have physical. And at the same time, it is such a quality product, in my opinion, at a decent price, because they didn't even release this full price, that I have no problem supporting the developer to show them that I want more games like this. So, even when I get codes, I often, like, when I did Greek Memories of Asia, I picked up the physical anyway, even though I had finished the whole game. But yeah, no, I think this is one very, very good game. They knew what kind of public they wanted to go after, and they went after it hard. Like, you're not going to get serious race fans here. You're going for fun. Hey, Bear, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they knew what type of race fans they were going over after, and they completely delivered on a product that is what they knew was gonna work. There's a key. Like, honestly, you have to almost play the track once, play the track twice back to back, once just to note where the keys are, and then the next time just to pick them up. And they're not making it easy on me. And honestly, the only thing, like I said during the review, that really disappointed me about this game is that there's no online play. Like, if you had online play for this, this would be sick. And I'm really hoping they left, like, an option to activate it later on, like, to patch it in. And I'm feeling that they did, because they have local wireless. If you have local wireless, I can't feel that from a programming standpoint, it's that far off to be able to develop an online, later down the road. Let's get this. Come on, we can do this. We get a 2nd place finish here, we are good. We just got to hold our position. I'm going to still try for 1st, but if we can hold our position, we are good. And we got it. Whew. Yeah, I agree, Bearman. If it, like I said, well, I still I still would have bought this game no matter what. But if it had online, it would make it like seriously so amazing. Like I just don't have words. I don't know what. It would just be my all-time favorite racing game so far. So we are done the Storm Tour now. We have 1 gold trophy left, and we will have everything unlocked for our 5th course. Now we can see what an actual engine mod looks like on a Triceratops. So let's not forget about that. The music is really good too. Let me just check the time because I want to make sure we have some time a little bit for Ultra Age. Yeah, we're still good. We can still do a little bit of this. We definitely have to go see what the upgrade looks like. Money is so scarce in this game. That's the only thing I mean, it's good for the replay value, but money doesn't go up quick, especially if you're buying upgrades. Oh my god. You see his feet? It's basically you get like jets on your feet. Well, I'm gonna buy it. It's a Triceratops with jets on his feet. It's like an auto buy. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know, but actually Cruising is owned by Nintendo. Like the property is owned by Nintendo, but Raw Trills develops the game. But I'm pretty sure the IP is actually owned by Nintendo, which is why we got it as an exclusive. Okay, so give me just a sec. My wife is texting. I just gotta check this out. Yeah, it's just she's keeping me updated because she brought one of the younger girls for a little issue to out of the house. Just wanted to make sure that I knew around what time she was getting back. We all good. So let's try our, well, should we try a different vehicle? I feel like we should, now that we saw what a Triceratops looks like fully upgraded, I feel like we should try a different car. So the bus is awkward. I tried. This to me feels like probably right now out of the cars I have the best all around for getting like top places. Play on words there, humor. It's jump the shark. Yeah, no, it is crazy. Yeah, I was playing with a Triceratops. If you look at the review, most of my footage was with the Triceratops too. Like when I saw that, I'm like, unfortunately, sometimes you know, when you're doing a review, some stuff hits the cutting floor. And I actually had one, like a one-liner that was like, when I saw neons on a Triceratops, I knew this was my game. But it just didn't make it because I always try to keep the reviews now to like around 10 minutes. I do just find it's better watching, especially for someone like, you know, you don't want all, like other channels do like long-winded reviews. I want to do like, I don't want to do the 3-minute reviews because you can't get into the meat of the issue. But I feel like between 7 to 10 minutes, you can actually get into a lot about the game without going overboard. So yeah, so it got edited out too. So we're gonna try the sports car here. Okay, the sports car I feel is the one that's gonna give us the biggest advantage overall, because even though it's not an off-road vehicle, it's still decent at off-road. Oddly enough, with the shape, which doesn't make sense, but still. I think all I have. Oh no, I have the body kit too, because this is what it looks like bare. With the body kit, it looks a lot better, and oh, we can buy the engine. Let's buy the engine upgrade. Let's make it look even crazier. I know it's defeating the purpose of buying the helicopter, but still, I love these upgrades. They look good to me. They motivate me to love these cars. Let's go try to ace this one. I'm not saying I'll never do a longer one than 10 minutes, like if the game really deserves it, but I'm always going to try to cut it down to that. And this game, I had so much stuff to say about it that basically... And even I hadn't noticed, someone had told me that some vehicles take up a lot of space on screen. Look at this one. It is insane how much space it takes up on screen. I hadn't noticed it really myself because I was focused on the racing. But it's crazy. Look at the sports car. It's way bigger than Triceratops was earlier. So whoever said that, they were totally right that sometimes the vehicles take up a lot of space. But I don't know if they did it on purpose to give you a bigger sense of speed because it's a sports car. Because being closer to the ground now, I feel like I'm going like twice as fast as I was with the Triceratops. But I'm not sure we actually are.
First place.
Whew. I'm doing pretty good. I can tell that I've practiced since the first time I did these races. So yeah, we're gonna try to get this cup done, and then we're gonna switch to Ultra Ace. Look a little bit at that game because honestly, it is really good as well. It reminds you of Vigilante 8. Nice. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, it was a pretty decent race. Well, like I said, this car is really stats-wise, I think, is stacked right now. I wonder. Oh, I can switch views. It's odd. I think the default view on this one is closer up. Look, I switched views and I'm a little further back now. Oh, that key is behind the jump. There's a lot of those keys behind the jumps, and I'm not quite sure how to get them. I'd have to check it out. Or I'd have to like go through the races a little slower to see how it is you can pick it up. Because I think there's a special car to unlock if you get all the keys. I looked quick online, others at some information that was out there, and some people were showing like different. I think a special car if you really unlock all the keys. Oh no, that was really bad. We're gonna have to boost to get back into it. I don't know if we're gonna make it this time. I feel like I'm behind. I mean, the two guys are right there, but I don't know if we can make it. Hitting that truck and staying stalled there for a few seconds really hurt. Oh, I think we can do it. I mean, we're faster than him. Oh, man. There we go. Spin. Like I said, the spin... I was scared to spin there because the spin mechanic is really iffy. Like I said, sometimes it slows you down when you drop. But we got it. Twisted Metal is a series I'd love to see coming back. Like when I had my PS1, Twisted Metal was like the game everyone was playing. That's a game I'd love to see come back. So I'm trying to rush through a little bit because I want us to finish up the cup as fast as possible. But this one might be a little rougher because it's off-road. Not terrible rough because this car isn't one of the worst off-roaders, but it's still not, like, it's not as good as the Triceratops. Oh man, that key was a free given and I missed it. I'm mad at myself. The worst is I've seen it before. Let's go. We can get by these guys. So like I said in the review, you really have to tailor the car to what type of, like, what it's made for. Like, I'm in a speed car, so obviously I want to try to get it in as little contact as possible. And now... oh, man, I think we finished second. Look, I'm going to take it, hoping we can finish first on the last one. I messed up there. I should have been boosting before that. I just didn't think the end was that close. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. But let's take it. Hopefully get first on the last one so we can actually get our last gold trophy and unlock the new level. Hopefully we'll get to it really soon, you Gims. Yeah, I know I missed another one, Tron. Another one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes out for like a key if I can see one coming up far enough ahead. There's one, but that one would have cost us time. Wasn't like the other key earlier that basically all I had to do was be on the left side of the track. Okay, we're gonna boost because I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time and wind up with like a wasted boost. There we go. Like we set ourselves up pretty decently there. Out. We've only got 2 ahead of us, and we've got a boost left for the... as soon as I see the straightaway finish. I mean, we're gonna do this now. We can take the lead here. There we go. Hey, Maduskara, how you doing? No, I find the UI is pretty good actually, and it's nice because it really adapts to the difficulty level. And no matter what difficulty level you're at, the UI, like, it never feels dumb and it never feels unchallenging. It just sort of gives you a couple... basically, you can make a couple more mistakes on lower difficulties, but it's actually pretty decent. So I'm pretty sure we got our last gold trophy here. So at least we have the next course unlocked. So if ever we want to do this again, we'll have a new course to play with the chop. Whew. That was a little That was a little down to the wire, but we got it done. Yeah, we got our gold trophy. Yes. The race tips are really good, by the way. You really need to check out the race tips between each. Like, if you're new to the game, check out the race tips, read them. They are really worth it because it's pretty much how I picked up everything on how to, you know, exploit the things in the game. So we got the Dino Tour unlocked. Basically, if you gold this one, you automatically get the last tour. Nice, man. Your wife is awesome humor. Beer and Popeye's chicken. I'm actually super excited because I love KFC, but we haven't had a KFC in my town for like a few years now. Like basically, I had to drive over to the next town over to grab some KFC, and one's supposed to be opening up now for a couple of months. Can't wait till it opens, man, because I am going to be slamming some KFC probably every Friday. I love my fried chicken. Oof. So I'm going to take a little breather here, and then we're going to jump into Ultra Age. Now, Ultra Age, I might get my ass booted a little bit. I'm not at the beginning of the game, by the way. We're going to be playing my save file. Oh, hold on. Let's cut the music because it's. I'm gonna take this out for a few seconds. Yeah, we're gonna play my save file because unfortunately you can't have more than one save file on Ultra Age. Yeah, you can't have more than one save file, unfortunately. So if we wanted to start over the game, like I'd lose my progress where I'm at. I'm not super far, but I'm at least a couple of hours into the game. So we'll play my save file. Anyway, it's probably better because I've just unlocked like all 4 of the swords, all 4, and pretty much all the abilities. Meaning that it'll probably give you a better idea overall. Just fair warning, if anyone is against all types of spoilers, you know, unfortunately, it's not the beginning of the game. And also, I'm pretty sure I think I'm about to get to the first boss, which means that I might be getting my ass handed to me pretty quickly. Now, I just wanted to show you guys at the same time, these are the games I got this week. So, Ultra Age I got last week. I got Nexamon, which I'm about 3 or 4 hours into. Enjoying it a ton so far. I got Flynn, Son of Crimson, which looks like a really interesting platformer. I replayed Mutant Blobs this week because when it came on sale, I'm like, oh, I have to try it again. It's a really good game. I'm thinking of doing a highlight on it as well. Yeah, I did humor. I found it very good. If you liked Extinction, you're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one. It is same quality as Extinction. I would say maybe just a tad easier. Like Extinction, I actually really liked. It's not as easy as a Pokemon, but it's not as hard as Extinction. Not that Extinction was incredibly hard, but make sure to grind a few levels at the first. Like, I brought my first Nexamon up to level like 10-ish before before starting out on the adventure, and it really helped a lot. Hopefully we'll get some Tanuki just rage going. I got Toem, which I'm really digging. Like I'm really into. I really want to play this game and get some content out there. I just haven't touched it yet. It's one of the only ones I haven't touched. I got Skatebird, which I'll play, maybe put out some content there, but I don't think I'll do a full review on Skatebird. And actually, Ink the Tale of Love just got an update because I'd gotten the code a few weeks ago, but there's a bug in the game that I signaled to them, and I was waiting till a patch came in to finish up the game. And yeah, I got Hoa as well. So I'm going to try this week to wrap up stuff on all those games. No promises, but hopefully some content will be coming out on some of that this week. If my wife lets me, because she took the week off too. So she has to let me. I have no I'm not embarrassed to say that I follow her lead on a lot of that stuff. Happy wife, happy life. But yeah. So it's too funny that you said that, Matascara, because that was the first comment I was going to make. I was going to say, if you want the feeling of the game, if you played Devil May Cry 3, the combat in this game feels extremely close to Devil May Cry 3, but not the updated Switch version, the original version of Devil May Cry 3, like from the PlayStation era, from PlayStation 2 era. 2, right? Hold on. Yeah, Devil May Cry 3 was on the PlayStation 2. I might be wrong there because I'm trying to remember which one it was on, but to me that it's funny that you said it before I even had a chance to, because that is exactly what I was going to say. If you like old school Pokemon, seriously, humor, I don't see how you're not going to like it. Basically, if you want, like, I'll tell you right now, I'm having as much fun as when I played Ruby and Sapphire. Like, I don't want to anger anyone out there who loves the newer Pokemons. I still like the new Pokemons, but I do find that the last great generation of Pokemon, where the series was still on an incline, was Ruby Sapphire, and obviously the remake of Fire Red, Leaf Green, which were remakes of the originals. But since then, I find that it's a little bit on the decline, especially story wise. And Nexamon, story wise, is like playing a Ruby Sapphire, where there's actually an okay story behind it. It's not going to be groundbreaking. It's not going to be a like game of the year storyline, but it is pretty good. So yeah, this is Ultra Age. So just before we get into any fights, I'm going to break it down really quick so that you guys are, since we're not starting from the start. But basically, you use 4 different weapons. Basically, if you hold down the R button, if you hit the R button, you switch between your 4 weapons. Each weapon is better against a certain type of enemy. You have the steel sword that is sort of like your all-arounder. The katana, which is good for any type of living-based enemy. You have the what's it called? It's the big sword, whatever it's called. Hold on. If I go here, it'll tell me what the upgrades. We have the Claymore. The Claymore is really good against groups of enemies, but robot enemies. And the Lightning Blade is good against any enemies that use shields. And basically, so basically, when you're fighting, you can switch freely between the weapons. Okay, so it's Devil May Cry type combos with combinations of Y and X. Depending on how many, basically what combo you're unleashing, it'll be different. You can jump, hit a combo from the top. And basically, throughout the whole game, you're going to be collecting energy crystals. Your blades have a durability to them, which you can see by the gradation in the blades. When your blade's almost destroyed, you can hit the ZL trigger to destroy what's left of your blade, but unleash like an auto combo, like a huge damaging auto combo, which is really powerful. And basically, as you collect power crystals, they give you extra blades. And you can stack a certain number, and when you have excess stacks, they go into like you can use them to upgrade your weapons, which you saw at the save point. So if I go to save point here, you can basically upgrade. You see, you have skill trees here. You can upgrade your skill trees using the excess fragments, crystal fragments. Like you see down there, I have 182 out of 500. So I unfortunately right now I can't buy this upgrade. I could buy these, but I'm sort of saving up for the bigger upgrades. Now, you can also upgrade your general special abilities that you use the D-pad for. So you can actually refresh time. Let's do it right now, actually. There's like no negative to it. What that does is it actually refreshes the crystals here. So I can gather the crystals again. And it's really funny because you have almost a Monster Hunter-like ability where you can teleport. You see, like I can actually collect the crystals from a distance, but if you hit it twice, you can actually teleport to it. And you can grab enemies, pull them to you, or teleport yourself to the enemies. But yeah, so far, honestly though, it's super fun. However, I do agree with Magiskara. Some of the stages feel empty. Like you can tell that the game has a amazing base, but you can see it was a small team that was working on it.
The door on the right is locked.
The energy is coming from around here, but I don't know exactly.
So let's get moving a little bit. That way, we'll be able to.
Let's go to the left.
You're 34 and a big baby. I'm older than you, Tron, and I'm probably a bigger baby, so it's all good. And yeah, I'm really feeling like we're getting to a boss because
What is this place?
This must be Frontier's module laboratory. Plus, we're disconnected from the system of the bio-laboratory that was built on the surface. I don't think I'll be able to help you navigate while you're underground.
Why must everything be so complicated?
and the voice acting in English is not that good, by the way. I didn't switch back to the Japanese voices. I left the English ones because if we're streaming, I mean, I know it's easier for you guys to listen than to read on the screen. So I left the English voices in for today, but normally I switched them to the Japanese. What's this? This is actually new. Teleport list, so it must be like a fast teleport. I don't know if I don't know if I was supposed to have gotten a different one. Oh, but we have some enemies. So we're gonna switch to Bioblade. Well, Bioblade, the Katana, which is the Bio Strong Blade, and hopefully I won't get my butt whooped. See, like there, I just busted out my blade. That's why there was like an auto combo. You do have some triggers which are, when you see an A button appear, those are auto kills. If you use the katana without getting hit. So that actually went pretty good. Guess I didn't have to worry as much. And some shards give you upgrades which are basically stat upgrades like HP upgrades and damage upgrades. So as you can see, after a fight, you pick up all the shard crystals, and as you saw, my blade upgrades actually went high. Yeah, my blade numbers actually went up. So you got a first taste of combat here. Now, give me 10 seconds. I need to take a really, really quick... I just need to take a little bathroom break. It's going to be like 30 seconds. And I'll be right back so we can continue on, okay? Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. So Yeah, basically, so you got to see a quick look at combat. So we're gonna try and move on and see how far we can get. And but overall, if you are looking at this game, it is a pretty decent game. Like I said, the only thing, as I agree with Matuskara said earlier, it does feel a little empty some of the levels. Like you know, there should be like a few enemies scattered here and there, but for the small team that they were, the quality of gameplay that they delivered, it still feels like a decent quality game. Oh, darn. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, hold on here. Some of the action too can sometimes be a little hard to follow, but overall, like once you get a hang of it, it's not that bad. And I'm not locking on too much here because there's only like 2-3 little enemy groups, but you also have a lock on mechanic. You have an ability down there that can heal you, which I'm using now. You also have like a rage mechanic, which is the right D-pad trigger. And basically, overall, though, it is, like I said, it's feeling pretty good. If you like straightforward action games, it is a decent game to be picking up right now. Ah, I should dodge that. Sometimes, though, it does feel a little delayed to dodge. Oof, that came close. He's beating my butt, man. He's just a normal dude. Wow. Yeah, I feel that too. If they would have made smaller areas, but focused on having them well sort of, how can I say, well occupied, it would have felt better overall. We're gonna restart that. Hopefully, we'll do better this time. Yeah, so sorry about that. The only thing here is as soon as you sort of like lose your concentration here for a few seconds, this game beats you down. So let's come here. Let's grab that up there. Now you can swap on the fly, by the way, by holding down R and whichever like trigger corresponds. Like that switches you straight to the katana. Yeah, no problem, humor. But yeah, I do agree though. For the Switch, everything is very well rendered. The monsters look good. The levels look good. It is a well, like visually, it is a very good looking game. I forgot that's the teleport one. Actually, I wanted to see. I think I can. Why can't I put the new modules in? I'm gonna look at that after. Oh, damn! This time they gave us digital enemies. Robot enemies. So we're gonna switch to our claymore here since we're dealing with robot enemies. We're gonna heal ourselves. We're not gonna take any chances this time. I'm gonna lock on to this guy because these guys are a lot tougher than the normal robots. We're gonna unleash our claymore. And we're pretty much done here. I thought we had picked up some HP 2s, unless we don't get those shards when we die. Thanks, Cozy. Yes, some fights are good, some fights are bad. I'm still getting, like, hang globally of the game. And it does take some warming up, I find. Like, it's like Devil May Cry. When you haven't, like, even though I played, like, a couple of days ago, when you haven't played for a couple of days, you come back, it's like, oh, yeah, you gotta... Where is he? And we got the one-hit kill, so out. Basically, as soon as the A pops up, you get the one-hit kill. It's pretty important to not miss the trigger. You just have to hit them without actually taking any damage, because if you start taking damage, it resets sort of the trigger for that. So we're going to try and clear the other room. Elite bot. So this is something new. Elite bot's enhanced with special functions. A type of robot that absorbs damage using a shield. So this is why we need the shield sword. There we go. And you can destroy with the shield with the lightning blade. These robots have undergone drastic improvements in attack power and speed. Some robots will attack by self-destructing after a set amount of time has passed. Okay. And these the green ones will continuously restore HP of their allies. So we're going to have to go for those first, I guess. Come on. Give me... See, that was a trigger from the blade breaking. I think we're pretty good. Yeah. Got the room cleared. Now, the only thing sort of that's going to take you a while, too, is you have to learn the combos for each one of the blades, which is a little different, which I still haven't mastered yet. But overall, I'm really enjoying the game as well. So if you're looking for a nice hack and slash action type game, but can endure a little bit of difficulty, I would say this is another really good one. Andrew, you're playing Eastward. That is a game that I actually currently do not want to play. Not because it's not great, because it looks too good. I'm scared that if I start playing Eastward, I'm not going to play the other games I need to play for the channel. So, but it is definitely on my long-term playlist. However, I'm going to make sure it's like during a quiet time of the year. Like December, January, I'm going to pick up Eastward and basically try and like play it out in one shot. Because that game looks amazing. And by the score other channels have been giving it, I definitely think it looks like a great game. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Might have hit my mic arm with my beer. Sorry about that. Okie dokie. You still have the Cruis'n Blast theme song stuck in your head? Yeah, honestly, that theme song is a little catchy. So what is this here? Is this a save point? Doesn't look like it. Looks like a teleport point, right? Yeah. So I'm wondering, do we have to find like a bunch of these to unlock stuff? Switch to our steel blade, which is basically the all around her. I feel like before we go down, I want to explore the other rooms. Oof, that hurt. Oh, I can't see anything here. There we go. Okay, here we've got a damage 2. Now I'm going to see if we can equip these different shards. Modules. I don't get this because we're supposed to be able to equip a third module. I got some damage 2s. I'm not actually quite sure how to equip them. I don't know, does anyone have this game and know how to equip like a third module? Because it seems like I should be able to equip one. Yeah, no, that's the general settings of the game. It's odd. I won't pay too much attention to that now, but I do feel that long term I'm going to have to figure it out. So everyone who's playing Eastward here is finding it pretty good, I can see. Hollow Knight, Skyrim, like you're finding it on the level of Hollow Knight and Skyrim for you, Andrew? Scotty's still singing the cruising song. Too funny. But yeah, so let's try and move on a little bit, see if we can get a little further. I mean, it does feel like we can explore more here, but let's try to get to the storyline. Let's see if we can actually get to a boss fight. Like, I'm going to heal up here. Let's see if we can get to a boss fight, or at least a save point, because that's maybe the only thing so far I've maybe found a little sparse too, is there aren't enough save points, because basically when you die, you go all the way back to the last save point, and it's quite a whiles away. That's where I died last time. See, another teleporter. Oof, I got hit there, so no. I'm missing my dodges. There, we've got an instant kill on him. We've got our trigger. And we've got another insta-kill. There we go. I'm wondering if I have to be at a save point to install the modules, but I don't think so. Doesn't feel like we're supposed to be. Oh, there. You see, like... So can I not install Raid 2 modules? That's odd, because now I got the critical rate module and it installed automatically when I picked it up. We'll figure that out as we go along, I guess. I'm going to heal up again because it took a lot of damage there. Let's grab the Claymore. A lot of these rooms too, however, I'm realizing are starting to look repetitive. Like these look like the same rooms we just went through. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do though. It teleported me back to the beginning. Okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, you can also use the left trigger on the D-pad to basically pick up all the smaller collectibles that are within a certain like zone around you. It does save on a little bit of time, but there's a lot of like there's a lot of ones you have to pick up manually though. I wish it picked up just everything. Like, you know, since they're giving us an ability like this, they should just make it pick up pretty much everything. Another room of these. Let's go. Hold on a sec. My daughter's going to probably come down in 2 seconds to ask me something. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Okay. So we've got another room down. See, like, I wish it would just pick these up too, because, like, I don't see why we wouldn't pick them up. And just making me go to each one of them and pick them up individually just feels unneeded. Hey, welcome back, Humor. Now that you're back, we can get back to playing. So hopefully we're gonna find like wherever we're supposed to be heading here, because it's making me go in circles. Oh, something new. Okay, Lightning Blade Attribute, Electrocution Effect. Accumulate damage on robotic enemies with the Lightning Blade to inflict an electrocution effect. The amount of damage required to trigger the effect differs for each enemy. Okay, so if we sort of like the... It's sort of like the bio ability, but instead of being an instant kill, it just basically freezes them for a little while. Like, you know what this game actually makes me think too a little bit? It makes me think of a Star Wars game. Like, for, you know, like The Force Unleashed. I find this game also feels a little bit like that. Oof. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's heal up. Let's not take any chances here. Let's get the little guys out of the way, actually. Oh my god. That big guy is really getting on my nerves. I think I totally missed that. Let's go back and check the spaceship. Okay. I'm not sure if he means like actually backtrack. Effect Final Fantasy 15? Yeah, I guess like the action sequences of Final Fantasy 15, yeah. I mean, you can see that they were like inspired by a lot of these games. Like I said, Devil May Cry. Like I feel some Devil May Cry. I feel like some Force Unleashed. It's that type of action game where like basically you can just have some fun hack and slash. I don't know why the lightning's blue. You are right. I guess they did inspire themselves from the Thor type of Marvel lightning. That thing I mentioned, that powerful energy.
What are you talking about? Did someone get into the spaceship before us?
I'm not sure. I thought it was because of the NSBs nearby, but that wasn't it.
NSBs are the robots, by the way. Now, basically, like you've been betrayed because you're sort of a clone. By the way, I didn't give you any background, but you're a clone that actually lives only 7 days. And basically, you've been sent on a mission, and your reward if you like finish the missions are that they give you like extended life. Now, why is it telling me to go that way? That's where we came from. Okay, we're gonna get to the save point here. Let's just see if we can upgrade some stuff. Oh yeah, we've got a ton now. But you know what? I don't like the steel blade. Like, the one thing so far that I also realize is that once you have the other blades, I don't really see much of a reason to use a steel blade anymore. If you want me to redraw it, Humor, I mean, no problem. I can do like like not this week since I already announced that it would be a single draw, but if you really aren't going to use it, I can do a dual draw. Did you want a Canadian card? Is it because you're Canadian? Because I'll start now before sending out the cards asking if you want a Canadian card instead of a US card. I'll be honest though, I can't do more than Canada and US, but I can do Canadian. I just never thought of asking before sending it out if someone would rather have a Canadian card. How I juggle work, family, your channel, and any time to yourself, speaking dad to dad. It is a little rough, especially because I'm trying to have the channel grow. So I'm trying to do a lot of content, and I'm trying to do a lot of quality content. Which, by the way, is for the longest time why I didn't put videos like... you know, honestly, I think we're going to end like the gameplay here for tonight just because I'm looking at the time. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep on a little bit, but honestly, when it's a little rough from time to time, but honestly, I try to game a night handheld mode. You know, if my families are if my girls are watching like a more like romantic type movie that I'm watching with one eye, but I'm not like super into, I'll be gaming at the same time. I write my content with a laptop, you know, in front of me. And basically that's, you know, it's just always a struggle to try to balance it all out and have some time. And it's probably why sometimes, you know, some reviews get pushed back, some reviews don't happen, is because I'm trying to balance it out. And at one point I'm not going to tell my, you know, I'm not going to cancel like a family outing because I have a video due. Thank you for stopping by, Maduscara. 2 a.m. Wow. You're good to even stick by at all. Come by at all. Thank you very much. But yeah, to me, it's always a struggle to balance it with work and everything. I would say, work is the biggest part too. Like, sometimes I'm like, can't wait to finish work to work a little bit on content and get a video out there. But, it is what it is. And, it's just a struggle. Like, I don't have any huge, like, great strategies for balancing all that stuff. It's basically just you do what you can and you prioritize where you can. But that's why, because like basically, just to get back to it, the reason I wasn't doing a video, like, what you call it, like trailers in my videos, was because when I started the channel, I was crap at editing. I was really bad, and I was waiting till I was good enough at editing where adding the gameplays wasn't going to take me like 12 hours. Still takes a lot of time, but now it's an acceptable amount of time. So basically, if you remember back at E3, that was like my dry run. I don't know if any of you saw my E3 coverage, but basically I cut like 40 trailers into a video, and that was my test to see how long it would take me to cut 40 trailers into the video. That first time it took me like 6 hours. So, but the second time, because I did 3 videos in a row, the second time I was down to 4 hours because I got tricks. And by the third time, I was at 3 hours. And at 3 hours of editing time, I was like, I'm comfortable putting this in my normal videos. Like, yes, it's more than like the, 1 to 1.5 hour of editing time I had before, but it's now at least accessible, like acceptable at a level. But I had to get there skill wise in my editing skills. And that's the biggest issue, and that's why I also timestamps waited for a while, because that's like an extra half hour after the video was done, and I just wanted to get a handle on the gameplays, then add in. But I'm that kind of guy. I'm always trying to get better and better and like add things on. Like, I have an idea in the back of my mind, but I'm not going to talk about it till I'm ready to implement it. Of like to make eShop deals even a tiny bit better. Well, it's really up to you, Humor. If you want to send me the code back, like I respect that totally. Like, it's no problem, man. If you just want to say, honestly, and I don't worry, you're not offending me at all, and you're not coming off as a jerk at all. Just send it back, and I'm sure it'll be really cool. Next week, I'll do a double giveaway, and basically, I'll do 2 eShop gift cards, $5. But that is top notch, man. It is great, and like I said, it's you're not coming off as a jerk at all. Don't worry about that. And but yeah, I'll ask in the future though, and it's not just because of you. It actually happened with someone else too, where they didn't have a US account and they didn't plan on making one. So, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna offer in the future, like when someone wins, I'm gonna when I write to them, I'm gonna offer them like US or Canada, so that I can go get the right kind of card. So, but yeah, if you want to send it back, no problem. You can just send it back to the email, and I'll, yeah, perfect. Thank you, Humor. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy next week that there's going to be a double draw. Okay, so yeah. Honestly, guys, though, I do think I'm going to end it here for tonight, because my daughter, like, you guys might not hear it, but she's going nuts upstairs. She wants her McDonald's because my wife said she was going to pick it up when she got back from where she was going, but she's really late right now. Hold on. Actually, that's her. Wait a sec. Maybe change of plans. Wait a sec here. Look, we'll do another 10 minutes, okay? Well, I'll do another 10 minutes. She's supposed to be about 10 minutes out when she gets here with the food and the kids. I do think I'm going to end it for tonight, but like I said, no promises, but keep your eyes peeled. I might do a surprise stream this week. Might be during the day, but we will see. Now, oh, I do think we're at a boss though. I do think we're at a boss. This feels bossy. I don't know about you guys, but this feels like a boss. So let's give it a try. Let's give it a old-fashioned college try. So hopefully all of you haven't tuned out already, but oh, he looks mean. He looks mean, but he still looks like a normal enemy. Oof. Okay, but he hits hard.
Elvis, clean your lens and take a closer look. Does that look like a spaceship to you? We can't avoid the battle, so let's think about this afterward.
Actually, let's activate the rage mode. Oof. Comboing like garbage here. I think I'm too worried about dodging that I don't want to get... I'm messing my combos up. Ouch. Oof. What's this attack? Okay, he's switching up patterns now. Oh, damn. One hit kill. What? I thought we were doing super good. Woof. I agree with you, Tron, though. You know what, though? We're going to give it... she's not home yet, so we're still safe. We're going to give it one more try, though. We're going to give it one more try. I'm going to... But now I'm going to upgrade stuff first. Now that we know that it's a bio boss, I'm going to upgrade the katana. We should be good here. Let's upgrade the katana. Let's do this quick. I want to... yeah, I do want to upgrade the damage dealt by the katana. We don't have enough shards for the rest. Let's just grab these two up here. Let's go back to the save point. Okay. Let's do this. I feel we can do this. I just have to make sure to not get hit by whatever that laser garbage attack is. Because I felt like we were doing really good till that attack just, like, basically he dropped right in my face and, like, whoa. Okay, we're starting out not as good as last time, though. Come on, man. Okay, that was unfair. I was dodging mid. Like I was pure dodge. Oh my god, I was pure dodging while he was hitting me. That is... disagree. Feels bad because we're doing worse like at the beginning now. Ouch. Yeah, no, we're doing really bad this time. I'm still gonna finish it out, but I'm not feeling that we're gonna get somewhere very profitable this time. Whatever that laser attack is, we have to dodge it like at all costs. So we've got him to about the same point as when he one-shot us. Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna be rough. Like we've got him about halfway. I've just got to dodge his stuff better. Oof. Okay. Yeah, ETG, I'm sorry you missed cruising. We were doing both today. We were doing half cruising, half ultra age. Sorry about that. If you watch, I always put up the VOD after, like the replay of the stream. If you catch like the first hour and a half, it's all cruising, man. It's all cruising. Okay, but I think we are gonna end it there. We gave it a good 2 tries. And you know what? This is the kind of game I could see us playing again on stream. So like I'll try and slide it into the choices there for next week again. You know, obviously sometimes it gets derailed by huge releases. Hi Scott, we're about to finish up. I'm sorry, man. You got here like just in time to say hi. But you can I'll be putting up the stream as usual if you want to catch it. I'm so sorry, man, that you missed it, dude. But yeah, so that is Ultra Age. As you can see, it looks like a really good game. It's gonna test you. It's gonna test you. But I'm enjoying it though. I've got to say it's like one of those hard games, but hard fare. You just got to get good. It's all about getting good. So anyway, I thank everyone who stopped by for the stream tonight. I really thought it was going to be empty because Switch Up was doing their 200K like subscriber stream, and I was like, darn, even if I wasn't streaming, I'd be watching them. So thank everyone for coming by. I hope you had fun. I had a ton of fun tonight. Like, these are 2 really good games that I enjoy playing a lot. You left a message for me farther up. You're gonna watch some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with your 2 youngest before they get ready for bed. Thanks for the stream, and your family stay safe, enjoy life. Same to everyone else in here. Thank you very much, Humor. Very appreciated. And like I said, I'm sure someone's gonna be really happy that you're giving your $5 gift card to someone else. So thank you for that as well. You don't know who Switch Up is? Honestly, they are 2 really good dudes. That, oh my god, Tron again with another 5. Thank you so much, Tron. Thank you so much to you. You are really too generous, my man. Thank you so much. But check them out. They're 2 guys from the UK. I really love their content because honestly, like, you know, there's a lot of people out there that I watched before starting my channel, and they are a couple of the guys that I watched that I loved. I love their laid back style. I love how real they are. They do some great content out there. And you know, I'm the kind of guy I've like I'd have no problem saying the other people that are great out there. So anyway, thank you for everyone who just stopped by. Mark J for the subscription. Thank you so much, Mark. That is awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. It is welcome. Hey, well, thank you guys for all the love, man. It is really great. And like I said, thank you all for stopping by. And as usual, yeah, time to drink. Gonna go get a fresh beer and lay back. So thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys.